2, 3.
Your number one father and son podcast.
Yeah, it's that Lil Chico Pitbull, Mr. 305 till I die.
The Mood Lounge Show with Pedge Tattoos and Marco with a K.
Hey, welcome to the Mood Lounge Show. I'm your host once again, Pedge Tattoos.
I'm your co-host once again, Marco with a K.
All right, so we're going strong.
Let's talk our shit.
Let's talk our shit. Yeah. So, in breaking news today, on the 14th of December, in Bondi, Australia, there was a mass shooting, and let me reiterate, it was Muslim on Jew because it's the first day of Hanukkah or some shit. I don't know, but I think it's 2 gunmen. Though I seen a third, I don't know if that was an actual gunman because there's an 11-minute video. So get this, for 11 minutes somebody is recording how this guy and this other guy are shooting Jews on the beach.
They just released the report and they said it was a father and son duo, and I was like, what the fuck? But
let me tell you, and the big thing is the guy who disarmed one of the perps, the killers. He was a Muslim too. He was a fruit stand salesman, and I think his name was Ahmed Mahal or some shit. It's some weird ass double repetitive name.
The owner of Ahmed's Apples really stopped some guy.
Yeah, he came over and threw an apple at them.
He walked up and was like,
"I have a pen. I have an apple pen."
Oh my god, I haven't heard that shit in so long. I wonder where that guy is. I wonder where the fuck.
I don't know, but it's a huge craze right now in fucking Japan and China and all of that shit. Like, people line up and the kids start doing it, the adults start doing it. Still, bro. Like,
how long it's been?
Yeah, bro. It's been a long time, but they're doing it. Yeah, so look, our condolences to all the people that have passed, murdered. But what have I been saying for the fucking longest, Marco? I mean, to you, I've been telling you since you were little, but what have I been saying for the longest? Because our show is almost 2 years now that we're doing this. What have I been saying?
That
something's going to pop off.
Yeah.
And this is just a wake-up call. They're passing all these anti-Semitism laws, and I don't know if this was allowed to happen so that they could pass some crazy-ass, anti-Semitism.
It seemed to be the first fucking thing that they mentioned.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to make sure that this doesn't happen.
Of course.
Anymore, and all of a sudden, they're doing all this crazy shit now.
I'm like I said, I feel bad. I really do feel bad for the people that died. Condolences, but this is just going to be a world phenomenon that's going to happen every fucking where. It's not going to just be Muslims. It's also going to be the Jews and the Christians, and it's going to happen.
Yeah.
They so focused on this mass shooting of 10 people that died, and I don't know how many people got injured. But I'm going to reiterate. What about the Christians being slaughtered in fucking Africa? Nobody's outraged over that. Nobody's sitting there and saying, we need to do something about this. No, nobody's saying shit. This pops off, and it's like, we could have curbed this. We could have stopped this long ago. We asked the Australians. We love the Australians. We love their Outback Steakhouses. But at the end of the day,
I'm going to be passing the Bloomin' Onion Act, the best act. I don't even know if that's Australian. I don't really care.
It is. It's the Outback Steakhouse favorite. You walk in, you get this deep fried onion, battered, and egg whites, and yellow yolks. And
sent me straight to the bathroom in 10 minutes and less.
See, if
guaranteed.
we were to eat more of those blooming onions,
we'd be shitting all day,
and nobody would be on the beach getting murdered.
Nobody would be out buying guns.
They'd be out there shitting their brains out. Let me tell you,
pass a background check if you shit all over the person.
And that would be a really horrible shit, because let me tell you, when you get caught on the bowl that long, you get cramps in your legs, and then let me tell you, your butthole tenses up, starts to burn, and I mean a burning sensation that you've never had burned before, kind of like as hot as the sun, really hot. Oh my God, at least we got something in the first fucking 5 minutes, bro. It's been a little hard because, with his grandma's passing, my mom's passing, I keep mentioning it because it's not gone. I don't want anybody to think because we're doing this that it's gone. It's not. There's not a minute goes by that I don't think about her. There's not a minute I don't smell her. I don't I dream about her all the time.
Me too.
So,
you know,
You know,
we just try to keep going
yeah,
to the
we're
next
trying to
day,
listen.
you know?
We have to. There's no ands ifs or buts. If I was to sit here and just fucking sulk all fucking day, I would need fucking pills and I'd be fucking depressed and whatever, psychotic. You gotta go on. I'm sure that my mom, his grandmother, would want us to continue being the jerk off assholes that we are. And in her famous words, "You stupid."
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna try to find a video and just isolate that part where she goes, "You stupid," you know, and then Marco in the hospital used to do this all the time. He'd be and then when she started getting a little better, she turned to Marco and goes, "Oh yeah?" And then, you know, an old lady doing the fucking, you know, and
Yeah, having the nurses walk in and look at that, be like, "What the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
did we put you on too much fucking whatever the fuck the meds are?"
I mean, look, we have so many funny stories that we did with her till the last moment, and it is what it is. But getting back to this Australia incident, you know, we wouldn't be fucking influencers, or we wouldn't be fucking, you know, having a podcast if we didn't talk about what's popping off. And this last week, a lot of shit popped off, and once again, we're gonna put our little finger on it, and
Yeah.
we're gonna be actually the little kids with the magnifying glass, and the stories are the ants.
Oh my god.
Fucking little
Those
satanic
kids were little fucking
motherfuckers that we are.
psychos, bro.
Yeah.
Those kids were fucking psychos
Yeah.
back in the day.
But I really don't know what to say except, you know, our condolences and you know,
Same
this,
thing for the Brown shooting that just happened too.
Yeah.
By the way, which was the
yeah,
second
it
one.
happened Saturday. Yeah, Saturday and
the
today's Sunday, and then that just popped.
And then all I see is fucking like surveillance footage of this guy just like fast walking down the street. I'm like,
but
is that him or what? Like, I'm just
you-
like, I didn't understand. Like, at that
But you
moment.
do know that I did mention when one of the shootings happened, I said, this is just going to start off more and more mass shootings. These are all, how you call it, sidelines. So what happens is you get sidelined with this story. You're not thinking about what's really going on. So all this is just, you know, what's the word I'm trying to say? It's just,
attention grabber.
yeah, there's something really going on in the cracks.
This
that,
happens every single time.
Always.
Fucking, I forgot.
Always.
I forgot what the last thing was before. Like, they released some UFO footage and everything,
Yeah.
and like nobody reacted because they're too busy.
the TikTok
with-
video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like all of a sudden crazy shit starts happening, and then like they release some other fucking shit. Hey, you know, we had UFOs for years.
Yeah.
What? Excuse me. Rewind. Like, did
This
you just
is-
admit to like having, you know, like out of a wreckage or some shit, and like, you know, like that some shit's going on? You know?
They always do this.
They always do this every time.
Yeah, just like the shooting when they got rid of the bump stock in Las Vegas. Yo, that is
Again
such a
with that,
fucking
you know,
joke.
again
Dude,
with that-
30 fucking rifles.
30
he had.
rifles, and he-
this guy alone shot
And
30
you know how many
rifles.
times he had to pass the lobby supposedly carrying that shit up? It's like nobody's like, hey, you're packing pretty heavy for
well, no,
you know,
you
one
get
person.
That, you get that cart for the suitcases.
Okay.
And you load that
Why
shit
do you
up.
have 30 suitcases?
Because I'm here for a shooting expedition.
I'm playing a one-man orchestra.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Dude.
What you got? You know? Bass section is just a shotgun. You know?
Dude.
Like-
Look, this is people.
ridiculous.
This is not the end. This is just the beginning. Shit's gonna pop off. To sidetrack from this,
Just like the
the guy
just
Jake
like
Lang, you know Jake Lang that did the Dearborn, Michigan fucking thing where he tried to set the Quran on fire and whatever. Well, he went to Texas. I don't know fucking if it's called Shiloh, Texas, or he went to Texas, and there's a new mosque being built, and there's 48 mosques in that area already been built, and he went there with a humongous pig head, put the Quran in the pig head's mouth, at a pulpit, and started on the back of a truck driving through fucking Texas, be like, come down to the demonstration in front of this and that. And they're all saying that he's a Mossad agent and that he's just doing this to stir shit up here so that we have indifferences between each other and we fight and, you know, in fighting. And meanwhile, the greatest agenda is the Jews to be, you know, number one on the face of the fucking planet. Look, I really don't give a fuck. You know, when we get down to brass tacks, Jews, the, you know, the religion, they say that Jesus is burning in excrement. Okay, in hell, burning in shit,
the fuck?
in feces. Yeah. Excrement is shit. Just
I know that part.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like,
so
fucking
he's
saying
burning.
that.
He's not the Messiah. He was just some fucking rebel Jew that went against the fucking temple and against the fucking rabbis and okay, whatever the story may be. It's funny that they're the chosen people, so that means we're not chosen. That means we're just goyim. That's all we are. And the Muslims ain't any better, and everybody else who doesn't follow their way. And even if we were to follow their religion, we would not be considered equal to them because we got some kind of fucking evil blood in us. Meanwhile, look, I'm not going to sit here and touch what I think and what my opinion is. End of the day, like I said, I'm hardcore Christian. I'm going to fight for what's mine. Anybody steps or comes to my house like Allah comes knocking on my door, well, I'm going to send Allah back to fucking Mecca. That's it. End of story on that. Other than that, leave me the fuck alone. I'll leave you alone. So, this is going to just get messier, uglier. It's going to hit every major city in America. Some are going to bend over and take it. The others are going to fight back. I really strongly doubt anybody in New York's going to fight this. I doubt anybody in the uppermost cracks are going to fight this. Midwest, a little different, but Michigan's already fucking overtaken. And people are trying to defend and say, but they're cool people. They eat pork with us. No. The ones that are like fucking how many generations and they eat pork, you can't be Muslim and eat pork.
Right.
You can't be a Jew and eat pork. You know, it's just, it ain't happening. You can't be a part-time Jew. You can't be a part-time Muslim. You know, us Christians, the only thing we have to fucking do is not eat fucking meat on Fridays or fucking Wednesdays and, well, Catholics, Wednesdays and Fridays. So for the tattoo guys out there, start tattooing little fish on men's dicks. So when their fucking Catholic wives turn around and say, well, I'm Catholic, I can't have any meat. No problem, it ain't meat, it's fish, bitch. You know? So,
What the fuck?
yeah, whatever. Got to throw a little humor in there. What you wanna talk about next?
I don't know, to be honest, but I do want to talk about Erica again.
Kirk.
You know? Yeah, Kirk.
Oh
Again,
my God, the
just
fucking and the Oscar goes to.
So like, the thing is, like, she doesn't have to cry now all of a sudden, like, for, you know, what happened, but it's like, why the fuck is she being blasted all over, you know, television again? It's
She's
like,
on a
you know,
publicity tour because she's releasing the book.
Really?
Yeah, Charlie Kirk's book that I don't think he ever started writing. I think this manifesto was just written, but what's the funny thing is the title on the book, the first two words you see is Stop God.
What?
And then in little titles, you know, it tells you the rest.
Like subsection or whatever?
So it goes like this. So the title of the book is Charlie Kirk's Face or whatever, and then it just says, stop for a moment, whatever,
Oh, that's
and
not
listen
what the
to
fuck-
God. You
okay.
know,
You just said stop God. I'm like,
but
that's
hold on
not
a second.
the
When you're
message,
looking
like-
at the book, that's the first thing you see is Stop God.
Oh, big
and then
bold
in
letters.
between is the rest of the title.
Oh.
So that's like a fucking really play on, you know, your eye and your
Yeah, play
mental
on what
fucking
you're seeing.
focus. Yeah, so I don't know, but she's pushing this narrative about how Charlie would come home and just throw his cell phone on the Sabbath in a fucking drawer and disconnect from the world and come closer to God and whatever. Great concept, no problem. I like it. The only problem is when you start looking up Sabbath worshipers and all of this shit like that, it becomes like fucking kind of really chaotic. You go down that rabbit hole. I started to go down the rabbit hole and said, you know what, this is enough bullshit in my life. I don't need to go down this rabbit hole. I still believe Charlie Kirk was murdered. It was
Yeah.
it was the big M,
Yeah.
the big M,
Big M.
the big J. You guys go figure it out, because if I say it, the minute I post one of my fucking shorts, it's going to be fucking banned, and it is what it is. I got banned once before for saying it's the big M. So I'm going to have to just speak in code. That's what I've been told, too, by a few of our followers. You need to speak in code. Never mention cocaine by the words cocaine. Everything else but devil's dandruff, Peruvian matching powder, booger
I'm
sugar.
having enough trouble with the fucking movie that we watched like a night ago or whatever, where
Last
like they
night.
start speaking in code.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? The time? What is the time?
Yeah, it's
The
that.
time is a construct which is not applicable to us,
Yeah.
and you shouldn't be doing it. Shut the fuck up! Like, what's with the fucking whole sentence?
Yeah,
Dude,
it
just
was
like You know, we don't need to do that.
It was really a good movie with Leonard DiCaprio, and the fucking title escapes me. It's just something like when
Another
it gets
battle,
bad.
I think, or something.
Yeah, Another Battle.
Battle Tomorrow, or
yeah,
something along
it's
those
really a good long movie.
Yeah.
But
Almost
the
fucking 3 hours,
director
bro.
got into a little woke. There was a lot of interracial shit going on. They're trying to say that the fucking government has this Christmas club
They
people.
slipped in that little fucking what was it? Like they slipped in a little they them line, which like was not even, you know, I was like, why did
Exactly.
we write this character in real quick?
And the high school kids came out, and the guy was wearing lipstick, and he had a feather earring, and he was just like transitioning, you know.
And then he ratted on.
Yeah, he ratted.
Like,
Like,
what?
What's her phone number? I don't have a phone number. What's her phone? Put the handcuffs up, take him. He goes, okay, I know her phone number. Let me give you the digits. You know, like, whatever, man. It was a good fucking movie, but it just got a little bit like it was a political movie, and it was like, you know, about the immigrants, how convenient this movie came out with this immigrant plight. And, you know, all these sanctuary cities. And, you know, I'd like to see a movie called Rise Up.
Rise Up?
I am not going to say. You insert the characters you wish to insert, okay?
You giving everybody homework right now?
No, I don't. Listen, I know already Paul Miller's already on that shit. Yeah, I like that, yeah. Riddle me this, Pedge. You know? The Burger King guy's in for it too. He's like, yeah. So I just seen a new meme too.
Thank God you stopped yourself there, by the way.
Yeah, I seen this new meme, and the girl singing that song. I'm going down. I'm going, and then the guy just goes, bah! You know, says the hard R. Funny fucking shit that's out on the fucking on the internet.
Yeah.
But
a lot of people make a lot of good memes.
Yeah, so to Erica Kirk, shut the fuck up, because please, man, please, it's just uncanny how I watch her, and I was the first one to call her out, and Jay, of course, stop, man, she's mourning. But now even Jay is like, hey, not for nothing, but this bitch is a little too much. Like, who videos your dead husband and her talking so oh, Charlie, I miss you so much, baby. You're always here in my heart, Charlie. Oh, Charlie. Okay, is he there or is he there? What,
dude?
Like
she went to the Batista School of Acting. What are you talking about?
I'm telling you,
the same fucking.
I'm telling you, she musters those tears up like the same way Batista does. Gets into it, but you could see her face change. She went on this fucking show, and there was a ex-Israeli spy, or she's an Israeli spy as we speak, some Weiss bitch, and she started talking. Her name is Weiss. I just don't know. Weiss bitch. I don't know. I don't know what her fucking first name is. Fucking, I don't know. Meshuggah Weiss. I don't fucking know. I don't even give a fuck. And she went on there, and you know, this bitch set her up with the questions, prepared, and she was just like, so what do you want to tell the people that keep doubting that Charlie's dead, or that Charlie got killed by his security team, or that the Big M fucking assassinated him, and, you know, the Big I, all the J's, you know? And she just went from this kind of face, calm down, and the minute she said that people are saying it straight up, all she had to do was say Candace Owens, but she didn't. Everybody knew who she was talking about, and then Erica Kirk's face just goes, and she gets these devil eyes, and I'm going to fucking put the picture up. She just, what do you have to say to them? Stop! You know? She just got like possessed by Satan and said, stop. You know, and it's so funny how she's promoting this book, and she's got a fucking huge Israeli flag button on her lapel, and all these things are coming out. She wants everybody to stop, to leave the conspiracy theories, this and that this guy Robinson's going to court. Robinson was smirking in court. Yeah. The kid was straight up smirking. They were saying some shit, and he was like this. That kid did not kill them. He's a patsy. He knows what's up. You know? Whatever the story's going to be with him, it is what it is. But with this whole fucking shit, that you lining up all this shit, fucking Patel saying, I'll see you in Valhalla. All of a sudden, if you do a little research, he was the chief investigator for a project called Valhalla, which is some fucking island out in the Caribbean, or I don't know where the fuck, and that's where they put people, high political prisoners that they go in the WITSEC.
Yeah.
So, you know, why would you be so stupid to come out and be like, to start a conspiracy theory and be like, and I'll see you in Valhalla. He's an Indian or a Paki, whatever the fuck he is. He's a Patel. There's no fucking way in hell he's not going to heaven. We do not believe in heaven. We have the God with the 8 arms. One of them is going to hold Patel. You know? I don't fucking know, bro. I mean, let's get fucked. See, I love when I get a little fucking, my spit starts flying. I'm ready to go, man. I'm ready to go.
Just fucking jump.
All right? So there's no fucking Valhalla. That's a whole Slavic Viking fucking shit, bro. That the fucking Nord stole from the Vikings that were real Slavs, you know? Look at the fuck up. All those old fucking Russian fucking frontier warriors were fucking Vikings, bro. So Valhalla exists over there, you know? Thor comes out with a huge hammer and bangs Patel in the head. And he's like, you cannot come to my Valhalla, you know? And he's like, but I want to come. They press the button. I enter the Valhalla. Press the button. I don't know. So, is that funny, Jay? Yeah, Jay's just, real funny. Fucking. Not as funny as the ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. So, hey, doing about the ding-a-ling-a thing, there's a guy all over the internet.
Thing?
There's a guy all over the internet. He goes around everywhere singing the ding-a-ling-a song.
Who was this guy?
He's a fucking Indian, Paki. I don't fucking know. He goes around doing that ding-a-ling-a song. He's in the middle of Times Square because they have these huge steps now in the middle of Times Square, and they close some of the streets for bikes and walk traffic, you know, pedestrian traffic. And he's on a speaker, and he's blasting. And he's like, and the people are just walking, dancing, you know, whatever. So I've seen the Manhattan videos where he goes in different parts of Manhattan doing that fucking ding-a-ling-a song. So if I can find it, I'll just put up the little fucking clip. But I'm pretty sure everybody has seen it because it just, once it pops up in mainstream reels, it just keeps fucking going. And I want to thank everybody that's been sharing our videos, like legit taking them, reposting them on Facebook. Thank you. Instagram. Thank you. Even on TikTok now, we've got a few. It's just some of the clips are going viral. Thank you. The Texas Sharia law short that I put up on YouTube.
Yeah, you were telling me that went fucking crazy. Like,
yeah, like I put it up on a Monday.
Yeah.
And like I don't know. I just keep getting notifications, and I'm like, well, what the fuck's going on? Like, who the fuck's commenting? I never got so many comments in my life. And then I look, and it's like 32,000 fucking views. And 2,000 comments, you know, and like whatever, 4,000 likes. And I'm like, holy shit. And then, you know, like not even a week goes by, I think close to the second week, and it's 70,000. And I just checked this morning, it's going to break. It's going to go to 80. And it's like, and I try to answer, and I try to heart, you know, every fucking comment that I like, you know, and there's like a war going on between people. Shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. Goddamn, I'm a Texan. Texas first, bitch. You know, and they start going, and like, I see like 30 little verses comments going back and forth. So I'm like,
you gotta put some of those transcripts up.
Yeah, but dude, like, let me tell you, I start reading them, I'm cracking the fuck up. Because the guy's just like, let me tell you something. You ain't taking my beer and you ain't taking my pork. You know, like, I'm just like, I love the way freedom has nothing to do with anything in here. It's just, you're not taking my beer and you're not taking my pork. And another thing, keep your Islam and your fucking Sharia out my fucking goddamn backyard.
Keep that Quran away from me.
Yeah, keep that Quran away from me, man. I don't understand what you're reading backwards any which way. How the fuck I taught the right. You gotta read, you gotta go from left to right. What the fuck, man? Now I gotta go from right to left. What the hell, man? I can't even read that squiggly lines. Looks like somebody fucking got fucking some kind of dyslexia and fucking some kind of crazy fucking and I don't know. Whatever, bro. If you can't laugh, man, fuck off. So like I said, the Oscar goes to Erica Kirk. I wish she'd shut the fuck up. She's fake.
How the fuck did we get from Erica Kirk to this shit? Look like fucking Tony Carey.
Well, dude, that's the whole problem with our show. The whole problem with our show is that
I keep trying to reiterate the message like 4 times, and I'm just like, what the fuck, bro?
dude, I always sidetrack, and you're no better because you sidetrack too. Because when you get good into something, you start doing it and you don't realize it. So
I know.
like father, like son. What can I fucking say? You know,
Anyways,
but
fuck Erica. No, like
yeah, fuck Erica Kirk, man. Honestly, this
you see what I mean though? Like how did
she
that?
just look because I'm pissed off about her.
I know.
She's taking this $100 million legacy, and right the day before Charlie fucking did his show, and he said, should we really believe the news about what they're saying about, you know, the J's and the fucking M, the big M, and the fucking, you know, the big I?
Big eye, yeah. He's
So-
talking about the big eye, like, should we really trust what everybody's been telling us?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it's like, counting or not counting gang violence.
And then bang!
Done. Like, what the
Bang!
fuck, bro?
They put this guy up, and he was preparing. That kid that asked that question was actually preparing that question. There's videos of him on his social media, him preparing that question over and over and over. Why would you prepare that question and record yourself? Because he was trying to like set himself up for. He knew when the pop was going to happen, you know. But look, I don't really give a fuck. We did a little short on the trapdoor thing. That also took off. That got fucking crazy views. And people are like, no, it's not true. And yeah, it's true. It's, you know, prove your, state your sources. Where you know? Dude, do I have to? I'm not an investigative reporter. I do search content. And if I find something interesting and I see it multiple times on different fucking outlets, I will, but I'll write it down and we'll talk about it. And I'm just putting out what I see is out there mainstream. Some things just don't take off. Some things take the fuck off.
Everybody today is an investigative journalist, though, at least. Or, like, they feel like they are to the point where it's like if they see something once, it's like, oh, this is it. You know what I mean? This is the truth.
I give those people credit because they sit there and they research that one issue.
Oh, no, I'm talking about the people that don't, and, like, they double down on them. But, like,
yeah,
I just hate people when fucking they argue something that, like, they only seen once and they don't have, like, the proof.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or, like, they can't be like, hey, plausible deniability.
Yep.
This happened. I don't know if it's true, though. You know what I mean? Like, or just, like, it's not even, like, an admission of not knowing. It's just, like, this is what I saw. You know what I mean? Here you go.
Yeah.
Instead, they're like, yo, this phone is white. This is white.
That sounds like my dad.
Yeah, what the fuck?
My dad's that stupid, bro, with that white.
And then, like, you'll literally prove it. It's like, you're a fucking idiot. Like,
well, like I said, fuck Erica Kirk. Candace Owens, keep doing what you're doing. Candace likes to go down a rabbit hole, and when she goes down that rabbit hole, she starts asking questions that nobody else wants to ask. Then there's, of course, also Tucker Carlson. Then there's also fucking Nick Fuentes. Then there's also, it just, line, it just too many people are asking questions. So, my big fucking question is, when are we going to wake the fuck up? When are we, dude, we wore a mask for like a year and a half because we were told to. It was like, became like fucking, if you don't wear a mask, you go to jail. Like it's fucking Fidel Castro comes, with his fucking, with his soldiers, and it's like, and fucking, you got to do what he says, it's, if not, you get on a banana boat and you go to fucking Miami and you make Scarface.
I think it was also Australia that fucking, they had, like, everybody during lockdown, it's like they had fucking hazmat patrols driving around, like, in golf carts and guns and shit. I was like, bro, what?
Because governments are all corrupt. Governments are all for fucking a fixed agenda. Lining their fucking pockets. Us, we're the masses to control the masses. So it's not a conspiracy theory. It's fucking true. In the 60s, they had Big Brother, and they said everything that's going on today would happen, and everything's going on. Big Brother's listening to you on your phone. Prove me wrong, I'll prove you fucking wrong. What pops up on your phone whenever you're talking about some shit? You could be talking about anal fucking sex, and what the fuck pops up? Butt fucking plugs. You open Google and it says, butt plugs? No. And then all of a sudden you get ads for sex toys and you fucking shit, bro. Like I open it up and it's like, it's heavy metal, Kermit the Frog, and then all of a sudden it's just butt plugs, Adam and Eve,
Gyms, all that fucking ads and shit. Yeah,
like come on, man, come on. But
anyways, fuck Erica Kirk.
Yeah, fuck Erica Kirk. God bless Candace Owens. Keep doing what you're doing, Candy. I like you. You good. You keep doing what you got to do. Ain't nobody's going to assassinate you now.
You an OG.
Yeah, you're an OG. That's it. Good to go. So let's touch on a really quick topic since I love The Rock. So, here's where I'm gonna go in with this. I can't stand on my MSN feed on the computer while I'm editing and shit.
Oh, like
stories pop up.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and all these stories are clickbait. Like one said, straight up, big fucking headline. And then I'll get to The Rock because The Rock was a little lower. The headline says, what do you call those big ships in the, not a battleship, the bigger one, the aircraft carriers. Okay. It says, people spot aircraft carrier in the sky. In my mind,
all right,
you know what pops in my mind?
This is not the Avengers movies now, like with the fucking helicarrier.
That's what popped in my fucking mind.
Yeah.
A goddamn aircraft carrier with some kind of fucking hover.
Big turbines or whatever the fuck.
So, interested? Click. It's a fucking 2-cockpit plane with a span of a wingspan that's almost as big as an aircraft carrier. That is by far the worst clickbait ever. So then I click back and I'm like, what a fucking, and they always get me with this Putin shit. They always go, Putin's getting what is it? First assassination attempt on Putin. Click. It's something that happened 25 years ago that they caught the dude. So I was like, what? But they're putting all this Ukrainian shit, like what's going on now? And I'm all like, yo, number one, you're barking up the wrong tree with the Ukraine shit because I'm on Telegram. I see fucking what's really going on. They're just full of fucking shit. They're full of lies. Oh, but why haven't they advanced in that little area of the Donbass? Because there's American fighters, British fighters, soldiers of fortune, mercs. There's everybody there being fucking paid. They're paying them like $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a fucking month just to go. And these guys are going home. They just want to kill. So there's no way the shitty fucking army that the Ukrainians had took all those losses. And then now, after 4 years, well, guess what? They got savvy. They just got trained so fucking well that they're fucking elite Green Berets now, the fucking, the fucking Ukrainska Vojska, like, dude, I'm sorry, it ain't like that. They caught so many fucking English fucking mercs. They caught dude, they blew up. They had a meeting somewhere in some hotel, and there was all this top brass that came, NATO generals and whatever the fuck, and Russia got some inside info and fucking annihilated that block. Annihilated it. And what did they fucking say? There were a few consultants.
Really?
Russia releases the pictures because they just like, well, we intercepted this message, and they put the message up. They actually have surveillance of somebody there from a distance, from another building with a telephoto lens. Pictures, them going in and them coming out. And it was like a Merc building. Like, all the Mercs came there to stay in that hotel. Shit was paid for them. They were, they would go and whatever. They hired people to translate so they can get other people and train them or whatever. Same shit they did in Afghanistan, they're doing now in Ukraine. The shit's coming out. It's going to come out. I just keep saying, fuck around and find out.
Right.
Trump has already made a deal with Putin. He's just trying to save face. He just wants to be the peacemaker before his time is over. But this shit is not going to get done now. Russia's going to fucking retaliate this winter, mark my fucking words. Just because here in Florida we're having a hot fucking winter, which usually we have a nice cold one. This is not fucking cold whatsoever. I'm still walking around in shorts outside. Maybe at night it gets a little chilly, but I got to put a jacket on, but my shorts are still on. It's bullshit. Yeah, there's a huge vortex thing going up fucking by the Canadian, that area up in New York and, the Midwest. But in Russia, there's no vortex, there's no this, there's no bullshit. It's getting cold. The floor is getting iced. I'm telling you, they're gonna start doing shit, and they're gonna keep the Ukrainians are gonna keep attacking inside of Russia.
Yeah. Because
they figure if they can get their oil refineries, if they could do this, if they could do that, they're gonna literally hurt fucking Russia. Let me tell you something. Russia's not getting hurt. Their economy is booming. They're making fucking money. Trump just allowed Hungary to buy oil from fucking Russia. Why? But why is that? Why is that? Like, so
that's weird.
Yeah, and they're allowing, I forgot who else. They're like allowing them, I think either Slovakia or whatever, they're allowing them to get oil too. Why those two countries? Then I read that Trump wants to make a new G7 and just call it the G5. Get rid of the other dickheads, and it's going to be Russia, United States, China, and a few kind of European countries. And that's it. That's going to be the new G5. So, whatever it is, but getting back to fucking The Rock, I look down and I see a picture of The Rock and this fugly look-alike with long hair, fucking forehead you
How
could land a
fugly are we
7.
talking about?
Picture The Rock in drag, put a wig on him, and just pull the wig a little back that the fucking forehead goes like you can park a 747 on it. That literally is his daughter. And I remember his daughter looking so cute. Beautiful when she was young. She almost had like blue fucking eyes at one point. I don't fucking know. She looked like Jason Momoa's daughter, not fucking The Rock's daughter. Beautiful. And then as she got a little older, okay, you can see she has those Hawaiian Samoan traits and all of that. But now she's doing professional wrestling. She's on this WWE thing, Raw, whatever. And the whole article was Rock approves of his daughter's relationship. Of course, clickbait. I click on. She's gay. It's like, it's just the first thing I clicked and I saw the black guy going, but why are you gay? So she's gay. She's scissoring this other WWE Raw wrestler. They made it official on Instagram. You don't know what love is really like until you meet your significant other. And happily ever after.
Raw.
On
WWE
Raw. And I don't know, man. It's just
wow.
Yeah. And getting back to The Rock, real big question. Why is he so thin now? They're using the excuse like he had to play this MMA guy in a movie and whatever. And he did all his makeup, and so he thinned out for that role. I don't think he thinned out enough because the picture that we seen after the movie was shot, my man ain't much fucking bigger than me. Like 18, I'm going to say, okay, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, 19-inch arms. But seeing The Rock with 22s and 24s for the longest, it looks like he pulled the Batista move, I got to think about my future because, dude, the whole last year was people talking about him and his steroid abuse. Because there's no way at 56 you're going to look the way you fucking look. Dude, I'm 57. People give me compliments that I don't look 57, that whatever. I don't train as intense, but I train. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not that fucking vain that I need to have fucking trend fucking veins popping out on me and shit, But, look, I'm pretty sure The Rock got some fucking bad news that his heart is the size of a fucking Volkswagen in his chest. And those trend veins are really just cholesterol-laden veins, It's just, the valves are just shutting off everywhere inside his body, He's got varicose everywhere, bro. His dick is no longer a dick, it's just one big vein. Whatever. Look, I liked The Rock when he was up and coming. God bless him. But it's a little oversaturated with The Rock. It's like, now he's a fucking fairy. Now he's a this. Now he's on the fucking golden ship lollipop. It's like every fucking version of The Rock, and he tries to be so humble, but he's not. Why don't you give away $100 million? Because you have so much money. Give away $100 million to your fellow people that lost their houses and their homes and their land in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Well, but you go on with Oprah Winfrey and say, donate, give us money. And then, he's making these side faces like, why don't you give money? Yeah. Like, fuck you, bro. You're the spokesman for the fucking ala waka wika wika waka waka line fucking people. So fuck you, bro. Fuck, bro. Whatever. So proud to be, but can't fucking
proud to be,
it.
but not proud to help.
Yo,
fuck.
My man, if I was to hit the lottery, I'd build a church in fucking Kosovo, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. That's the legacy I'd leave behind. Christianity, fucking Serbian Orthodoxy. Fuck off.
Yeah.
But I don't have the fucking money. Yeah. All right? He's got the money. So I'm pretty sure if there was to be some crazy flood or some mass fucking shooting and shit like that, and a lot of people, lost family and whatever houses and stuff, and I had that kind of, I would go straight over there and donate. I'd take everything here from all the fucking Salvation Armies and I'd fucking ship it in containers to fucking, over there. It just doesn't make sense. What is he doing? He's just putting his face up so he could, so he can sell more of his fucking tatatooey fucking underarm deodorant. Or tatooey or patooey, whatever the fuck it is. Patooey! It's like, I don't fucking know. So, let's get off Rock's dick. Because I don't want to be meat riding the fucking Rock, because that's a big piece of meat, bro. So.
It's actually a single vein, as you said earlier.
Yeah, it's a single vein, bro.
It is only single vein.
Connect straight to the...
Yeah.
To the jug of steroids he has next to him at all times. That's what's in his bag. When you see him carrying that bag, it's just some kind of like fucking... He goes, I got to go to the bathroom, and just plugs in the steroids and...
Just starts going.
I don't know, bro. Anyway, so let's get off the Rock's fucking dick. Let's talk about black people. Since this is always a showstopper. Me and Marco, I showed Marco a video back in the day. We made we made 2 shows about it, about the walking out when.
Oh,
we had a diploma, and it's called jigging. Yeah, and then people, I touched the nerve. A lot of black people, what do you fucking care? They had to put up with white history all these years. So now that they graduated the 12th grade, they need to fucking be happy, be proud, whatever. I just think it's stupid. I just think that they always got to showboat somehow and fucking draw attention to themselves and whatever. Some people agreed, even in the black community. The new thing that I'm seeing continuously now on X and other social media platforms, because once you watch something, it sends that algorithm out, and that's all you get now.
Yeah, that's all you're gonna get.
So I put it up, I screenshotted it, because that's what I'm trying to do now, is when I see something, screenshot it so that I don't gotta fucking go look for it later. So I screenshotted a football game, and you know how the football games, they got the band, and they play and whatever. And it's an all-black high school or football team, whatever, and all the cheerleaders are black. It looks like they're wearing chaps, and in the middle they have a leotard that goes kind of up, and one starts off by, doing this shit. Literally.
Did you have the routine memorized?
No, because that's all it was crotch to your face, and then, right. All right. I'm going to put the video up, and when I put the video up, you decide what it is. To me, it's like some tribe in Africa, and when we used to watch National Geographic, and people used to come in, and they would welcome them into the tribe, and all the women would go around bare-ass naked, fucking, they would dance like that. So, I don't get it. And it wasn't just one football game. All of a sudden, it was another football game that was around 4 in the afternoon. Sun was just about to set. And it was the gayest black guy. Okay? One leg on his uniform was different color. It was like a nude pantyhose. And his skin is black, but this is beige. And on the other girls, the same shit. They were all black girls. It was like a beige. And I don't know. Maybe it was made for white people. I don't fucking know. He starts off with he's doing his thing. Then 3 other girls start doing it, and 3 on this side. And then it just bombarded me. Video after video after video. And I was like, this is nonsense. This is your culture? This is what you're proud of? Yeah. Like, in all honesty, this is what you're proud of. All I see is videos how black people say, what white culture? What the fuck did you guys do? We brought you toilets. All right, so if you brought us toilets, why'd you go back to Africa with no toilets? Did you, leave it? Did we steal it from you and put a gun to your head and say, white man go boom? No. Bullshit. So, I don't know. The one black guy that I follow a lot, he's an African guy, and he keeps fighting with blacks here in the United States. And he keeps saying all the time, he reiterates straight, he goes, what culture do you have? He goes, I have a culture. He goes, I come from a tribe. He goes, yeah, but we need to unite all the black people. He goes, why? He goes, because we're all brothers. He goes, you're not my brother. I'm not your brother. I come from this Wakaliki tribe. And the Wakaliki tribe in my country, there's 49 other tribes. They're not my brother either. We fight them. You know? He goes, they made us make up a country. And he goes, we speak a different language. We dress different. We eat different. We marry different. We serve different gods. So the black guy made a fucking serious point, you know? And he kept saying when the white man came, he would put dynamite somewhere and with a fucking pressure switch, he'd boom. And they used to call him, you know, the boom man, you know? So, you know, it is what it is. So yeah, whites did the colonial fucking thing. Yeah, because they went to different countries and they tried to fucking take what they could get. Oil, diamonds, gold, fucking natural resources. You know, France did it too. England did it. England was
one fucking place that hasn't done it.
England, for such a small country, had India in their pocket.
Yeah.
And raped India upside down. That to this day, that they speak English officially.
Yeah.
You know? Officially they speak it. And in Pakistan too. You know? And they're walking around, I want to work for the great country of, you know. They just, don't be telling me what to do. I want my tea back. Taxing the tea is not very fair, okay? You're the ones who made the red dots so that we know who's the good and the bad. I don't know. You know, I know why fucking English people don't live in fucking India, because the curry just rips their white asses fucking to shreds, man.
Yeah.
You know? But, look.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I'm not going to sit there, and I'm not picking on black people. It's just what's in the news. Just like they sit there and talk about white people continue. Well, who the fuck gives you permission to talk about us? I don't care. It's your right, God-given right. You have an opinion, speak it.
Yeah.
You know? But I crack up when I see black people saying we have no culture. And if you go back, there was no black people in Greece. There was a culture. But they're going to try to say that Greeks originated in Africa somewhere. 100%. I ain't never seen a hairy black guy. Greeks are hairy motherfuckers, bro. Yeah. In the Mediterranean, those are some hairy-ass fucking motherfuckers, man. They look like fucking walking bears, okay? But not in Africa, bro. If you go to Africa, you won't see a hairy fucking... They can't even grow a full fucking beard, bro. But, look, whatever. I just don't get this new cheerleader thing. What's the craze about it? It just doesn't make sense. And then in the little titles I see, white women wish they could move like this.
What?
I'm going to be honest. It takes me back to a video that I seen of a gorilla. And I'm not trying to be racist. It's a gorilla in the wild. And the gorilla is trying to court, well, I guess she wants to get laid by a male gorilla. And the silverback is looking at her, you know, and he's trying to, he grabs her by the tit, you know, as she's walking by. She turns, goes like this, turns her fucking head, and starts twerking. Yo, I swear to you.
Are you for real?
Starts twerking. I have it in my phone. I will put it up. I kept this video. Twerking. And then it turns into a meme, and it says, geez, I wonder where they got this from. So
it's funny to see.
It is. It's very funny. I'm not trying to be racist, like I said. I'm not. It's just all tongue-in-cheek shit, but I'll put it up, and you tell me what the fuck's going on. Because I don't see a lioness twerking in front of a fucking lion. I don't see a zebra fucking, moves the stripes. It's not happening, bro. Just, I'm not saying that they're related to gorillas or whatever. That's not... Because I know some people are like, hey, he's trying to say they fucking came from monkeys. No, I didn't say that. You did. I'm just fucking stating that this video popped in my fucking head. I will put it up. You make fucking sense of it. So,
Yeah. What a funny.
So, you want to talk about something else?
Yeah. Why have I seen, I've seen this all the time. I know we talked about it before, fucking with vanity and stuff like that.
Oh,
you already know where I'm going.
I know.
Why is it that people do such shit in such excess? I've seen, probably already fucking got clips up of it and everything, but literally duck lips and fucking.
Oh, they put the hot dogs.
What hot dogs are you talking? I'm talking like when they just do fucking lipo or like they do like Botox to the point where it's like
It looks like duck lips.
Yeah, to the point where it's like the microphone and they're trying to talk and I'm like,
So you haven't seen the meme where they literally just like with a rubber band, they put 2 hot dogs here and they put the rubber band around and they go.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I've seen it a lot in
Probably looks
Serbian
accurate.
clips. Like a lot of Serbian men make fun of their wives because all the wives want to do is plump their lips, and it's
And just do anything like any work in general over there or what? Yeah, what do Serbian women do?
everything.
Like over the every type of plastic surgery and fucking.
The first thing they do is lips,
Okay.
and then they graduate to fix their nose if they got money. Tits, lipo on the sides. When they got crazy money, a BBL, remove a rib, But they all go to the extreme. They do a little bit, and they get carried away. So, but you know what it is?
Yeah.
Because Jay wants to get fucking lips done, and I like natural. And I'm gonna say, women were so much more naturally beautiful. Even with little minor imperfections, it gave them character in the late 80s, the 90s, and the 2000s. In the beginning. Now it's taken on some new form where, Joe Schmo down the block gets a little lip thing. But you could see that the lip is raised when you're looking sideways. It's not a natural curvature to the lip. And it's always like this.
Yeah.
It's
just, I've noticed there's like 80% of people that are doing it don't like, not saying that they like need to do it, but it's like it's not really something that needed to be done. Like I'm gonna say Starlight right now from fucking The Boys.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, in the beginning she was cute.
It was such to the point where it's like even the writers are making fun of it, like making the actors being like, "Yo, talk about that stupid ass fucking nose job or whatever."
Yeah, it's
like,
just
like, and every fucking episode it was just like,
Well, look,
you're gonna get another surgery. Like just shit like that.
Women have more insecurity than men. That's a stated fact. And no matter, you could say all day long, you're beautiful. They're going to look in the mirror and not see beautiful. You know what I mean? And then there's guys like in Hollywood that just, Mickey Rourke, perfect fucking example. Mickey Rourke was a good looking motherfucker. Natural.
Yeah.
Fucking natural smile. He had this thing about him. Like, when you like raise a little bit of an eyebrow, you'd look at him, his eye would twinkle, He's a fucking sexy fucking man, Yeah. No homo. Straight up. Sexy fucking man. And, he did a little something, okay. And then it got a little ridiculous, And then the cheek implants. And then the cheek implants got bigger. And then the fucking chin got chiseled. And then he looks like he looks now. Totally like a different fucking person, yeah. And then last night, I was watching, upstairs before I went to bed, I was watching Creed 2, and I saw fucking Sylvester Stallone. And in Creed 2, he had a whole different face. And Sylvester has different faces as his career progressed. He went from natural looking to you could see he had some kind of injections and whatever. And then his face would be really puffy. And then, like, now he looks like he's letting himself go natural. But I'm pretty sure he had a fucking, what do you call that, a facelift? 100%, because his face is way too fucking tight.
Possibly.
And he's not working out like he was. He's fucking got a huge fucking gut. He's just smoking cigars, eating. 70 whatever fucking years old. God bless him any which fucking way. You can't keep that forever. My muscles are gonna start sagging. My collagen is already starting to go in my face. It is what it is. If I could change some things, I'm not gonna go like the bags under my eyes. I'd like to just suck out this fat. That's about it. My nose, that's my fucking trademark. My fucking chin, that's because of my grandfather. I inherited that. That's me. I'm not going to change that. If I could change my body gym-wise, I try,
Yeah.
But what gets on my nerves about this vanity thing, the younger generation. Like your sister, my daughter. I catch her continuously flipping her phone on and looking and going. Or she's always pulling her hair like this. Always looking in the phone and pulling her hair. So one day I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm just checking my hair. For who? You're in the fucking house. Who are you checking for? It's not like fucking Romeo's going to come knock on the fucking door and be like, hey, I'm here to see Tati. But that's the vanity because she picks it up in school, she picks it up in the TikTok videos, and that stays in her brain. And she's with those fake fucking eyelashes, you know?
Oh my god.
And it looks ridiculous.
Yeah.
And now the other day, she fucking shaved lines in her fucking eyebrows. That I looked over and I was like, when the fuck does she do this? And then Jay was like, oh, yeah, I told her if she was going to do it, I was going to shave her eyebrow. Well, you didn't shave them. I said, shave them fucking things off then. Let her fucking learn. I don't know what's wrong with the kids today that's what they need to do. Don't get me wrong. Every generation has, like, you know, people start setting these trends. A lot of them are stupid. I got to pick and choose what trend I wanted to get involved in. And I did. I stuck with one. I didn't do fucking every other trend that everybody was doing. Like 1 minute it's the fucking, what do you call that though? It's long in the back. The mullet. The mullet. You know, like, okay, I started doing the mullet, but I started growing. I didn't, like, some of these fucking white hicks will, like, shave it up to here. All this is gone, short on top and long in the back. Never did that. I grew my fucking hair out. You know, I kept it, like, around the sides, whatever. The only thing I did try was perming my hair. It was like fucking a hot thing. I was like, yeah, you know what? Let me just give it a shot. I liked it. I did it for about a year and a half. Then it just became too much to fucking do, to sit in the chair for an hour and something. And it just was
It
getting.
wasn't worth it.
Yeah, it was not fucking worth it. So I understand. But this whole vanity thing that you said, the lip plumpers, the fucking caressing their hair, the fake eyelashes, all of this, it is really fucked up because there's a reel that I seen or a skit or whatever where the guy picks up a girl, takes her home, he gets her home, and she's like, let me go in the bathroom. So she goes in the bathroom and she's taking off her face, the wig, you know, and this guy's like peeking through the door. She's got an amputated leg. She takes the wooden leg off. She throws it. You know, her arm too. She throws the fucking arm. She's like fucking one-legged hopping into the fucking room. Totally doggy looking, no tits, like nothing. Like everything was fucking fake. And the guy's just like so like grossed out. Like, what the that's what I feel is going on, you know?
I feel like that actually happened to somebody today. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like
it's-
somewhere.
Yeah, it's happened with the tranny thing. You know, I think that's false advertising. You shave your Adam's apple down, you do all of this shit, you know, and then, you know, the guy's looking, saying, yo, some of the fucking men don't have big hands. But most men have bigger fucking hands, regardless. You can't change that bone structure. But a lot of these women that are 5'11" have big hands too. Yeah. So, you know, it's like you don't know until you fucking go see a fucking, you know, if Patricia's really Pat, you know.
Patricia was Patrick.
Yeah.
You know, not too long ago.
Hey, SpongeBob, you want to feel my dick? Hey, Peter, feel my Peter.
It's not even the same person.
I don't know, bro. I'm like so mad confused. I just hate it, and I hate that, you know, you see everything on the outside, but, you know, like if women get like breast implants, there's two ways to go about it. Through the nipple, you could lose sensitivity forever, or through the armpit. Problem being is if you want to start doing some, what do you call that, uplifting and whatever and this and that, then you have to do the T-scar. I used to work in a gentleman's club, and I used to DJ, and I used to see all the women because they used to have to tip me out, you know, like, so they would tip out the bar backs and they would tip out the DJ, and what I saw then was fucking horrendous. Like the lines under the tit, then they got better, started cutting the nipple, but you could still see the scar around the nipple because the nipple plumps out. They don't cut the whole nipple off. They got to just cut a little bit, and then whatever. Look, you know, I like natural. You know, if you go to the gym and you work out, you're working for your body. It's still your body. Not everybody's body looks the fucking same. You know, you have one muscle that sticks out more than the other. One aspect of your body looks better than the other. Whatever. But I just think that the way they're going about this with this fucking vanity is disgusting.
Too much. Yeah.
You know, and I was watching Myron Allen when he's fucking doing the show. He's got chicks on there, and he's like fucking, you know, go make me a sandwich, bitch, and this and that. And yo, every woman does the same thing. They're sitting there talking. What are you talking about, Myron? I don't. Because they see themselves in the camera, and they start doing that. Erica Kirk did it. Yo, she started doing, and goes like this to see herself on the fucking monitor, and then she just like, fuck out of here, man. Like, stupid bullshit, man.
Yeah.
So I think we did a good show today. I'm trying to keep everything under a fucking hour. And I'm going to start editing more now because, my mom's not with us anymore. She's not in the dining room. So I couldn't really edit those couple of weeks. And
Never really had the time.
I can't do it, It was always have to, be around her, cater to her, take care of her needs, So let's leave it at that. I think we did enough controversial shit for today, Peter. Patrick Wharton.
Yeah.
I always wondered why. Hit the like.
Comment down below.
Subscribe.
Hit the notification bell so you don't miss us.
Share our videos.
Don't tag Illicit's Instagram.
Because if you do that, believe me, you're making a mistake. We'll catch you in the next time of the Mood Lounge Show. Peace.
Peace.
Fuck, 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 fuck.
So say good night to the bad guy. Go on. The last time you're gonna see a bad guy like this again, let me tell you.